Hi, welcome. This is MBTI X Kpop, and today we are going to make a super girl group and a super boy group with the most famous ENTJ idols in Kpop. But before we start, I need to remind you two important things. First thing is that the idols that I'm going to introduce as ENTJs in K-pop are not necessarily the ones that their test result was ENTJ, but rather the ones that, according to what we have seen from them till now, have the most similarity to the ENTJ type in MBTI. Second important thing is that obviously I don't stand every single idol that is included in this series videos, so my information about a lot of them is quite theoretical and limited to what I have heard of them and what I have gathered about them through net. So although I try my best to be as fair as possible when giving different idols positions in the supergroups, still I could be wrong. In this part, we are going to make a super girl group with the most famous ENTJ girls in K-pop. ENTJ female idols, like other NT types, are quite rare, so let me introduce them to you. The first member is Jurin of XG. Youngeun of Kep1er. Heejin of Loona. Actually, I don't know if it's Loona anymore. I've heard they have started another group, but I don't know what's actually going on, so let's say Loona for now. Next member is Kahi, ex-member of After School. And the last member is Nahyun, ex-member of Hatishu. As you see, this group is a bit tiny in comparison to other supergroups because, as I said, they are quite rare. But they are very talented, and lack of quantity doesn't bring the quality down. So we'll start by giving these girls vocal positions. We have a main vocalist here, Hatishu's ex-main vocalist. So I'm going to give main vocalist position to Nahyun. Lead vocalist 1 will be Youngeun, and another lead vocalist will be Heejin. Vocalist position will go to Kahi. Next category is dance. As I said, this group is very talented and full of aces and all-rounders, and when it comes to dance, it's not the less. And we have very good dancers in this group. Main dancer of this group will go to After School's ex-main dancer and one of K-pop's most famous backup dancers, Kahi. Lead dancer will be Heejin, and another lead dancer will be Jurin here, and dancer position will go to Youngeun. Next category is rap. We have a main rapper here. Kahi used to be After School's main rapper, but I decided to give main rapper of this group to Jurin because I'm quite impressed with XG's rap skills. So main rapper will go to Jurin. Lead rapper is obviously going to Kahi. Rapper position will go to Youngeun, and sub-rapper will be Heejin. Next category is visual category. I decided to give main visual of this group to beautiful Heejin, and another visual member will be Jurin here. Next category is production category, and it means that if any of these idols has been officially credited as a composer, songwriter, or producer in any song, and in this group we have 1+1 member that will receive one of these cards. The first member is Kahi. The other one, I'm not quite sure about it. I've heard that Youngeun has participated in some songwriting, but I'm not sure. So I'll give her this card, but if you have more information on that, tell me in the comments. We come to our last category, which is the nameless category and has the leftover positions in it. The first position in this category is the maknae, and youngest member of this group is Youngeun here, who was born in 2004. Next position is the leader. We have a few leaders in this group. XG's leader, Hatishu's ex-leader, but since Kahi here is much older than all of them, you can't expect me to give it to another member. So here you go. Next position is the center and goes to a member in a K-pop group that is charismatic, popular, has a good stage presence, is visually appealing, and is a member of vocal line or dance line. As you see, we have a lot of aces and all-rounders in this group, so it wasn't really easy to choose center member, but finally I decided to give this one to Heejin. And the last position is face of the group and goes to a member who has the most known face in that group. It was a bit challenging to choose this position in this group, but finally I decided to give this one to Heejin too. Okay, these are my final positions to the ENTJ Supergirl group. If you disagree with any of these positions and want to rearrange everything, I'd love to hear your ideas in the comment section. So if we summarize it all, the vocal line of this group is Nahyun, ex-member of Hot Issue, Heejin of Loona, Youngeun of Kep1er, and Kahi, ex-member of After School. The dance line is Kahi, ex-member of After School, Heejin of Loona, Jurin of XG, and Youngeun of Kep1er. The rap line is Jurin of XG, Kahi, ex-member of After School, Youngeun of Kep1er, and Heejin of Loona. The visual line is Heejin of Loona and Jurin of XG. And the production line is Kahi, ex-member of After School, and Youngeun of Kep1er. And these were the most famous ENTJ girls in K-pop. In the next part, we are going to make a super boy group with the most famous ENTJ boys in K-pop. So look forward to it. See you in next videos.